Posted by you/Queasy Accountant 147. My blood brother slept with my wife. Now I'm going for divorce, so I've been together with Joe for about 12 years now. We have 3 boys together. Just bought a house together in February 2020. I never had a drinking problem, but I decided to quit drinking alcohol as well as other bad habits such as smoking weed and drinking soda. I was always thinking about my future and my focus was saving for another house and her focus was traveling. Well, during the start of 2021 she got hit by the wanderlust bug and wanted to travel. So she went on 3 vacations. Very time was with her family members and my brother. The 3rd trip she took around 27th of June. She comes back home from the trip and I sense something different about her. Fast forward, on the 1st of July I found out that my brother has tested positive for COVID-19. I start noticing she is starting to get sick. On the 3rd of July she is in bed all day and my middle child was using her phone. So out of curiosity I tell my middle child to use my phone. I start searching her phone and I couldn't find anything anywhere, so I gave up. As soon as I was about to put the phone down, she gets a WhatsApp notification that my brother sent her a message, so I click on it and it has a face recognition, so I was unable to see the messages. So I go to regular messages and I see their conversation thread, and the first message I see is, "Babe, come see me." My heart drops and I'm scrolling seeing messages. "I love cooking for my man. I want to risk it all for you." Then I see S*X messages saying round 2 next time I want you to pull my hair, etc. I confront Joe and ask her, "How many guys did you have S*X with?" She said 2, me and my brother. Heartbroken I go talk to my brother and he states he never had sex with her, it was only sting and it should have never gone this far. Joe later changes her story and says the same thing, even though the messages clearly indicate they had S*X. The thing is with separation is that if I stay my mental state will only get worse, but I'll be there for my kids every day like I pictured my life to be. If I leave I'm losing the house I'm going to pay child support, probably going to have to live in an apartment, while my brother gets to live his life and Joe as well. I decided to cut off my brother because since that day he never once apologized. I also had paternity tests done on July 27th. My question is, how do you guys cope in this situation? I can't seem to find anything that works. All that is happening is I am having emotional mood swings. August 4th I got the results back for the paternity test. I am the father of all 3 boys. August 15th we are getting a divorce and I am no longer speaking to my brother. I will update if anything new happens. Let's see the top comments. OP. Comments. I didn't want to type it all in my original post because it's too long, but to sum it up, my oldest 9 told me he saw them 2 kissing, but they made me believe he was crazy. This was before finding the messages. My middle child 5 said one day him, Joe, and my brother were in the dining room and Joe took out a vibrator and was turning it on and laughing with my brother. My middle child found the vibrator one day and brought it to my and told me the story. R/OK replacement 7697 replies, they probably already know why then. At least 9. If you get divorced they may ask for your opinion. Did she show regret or did she try to fix things? Did your brother try something or did he care? R/sad second 9646 replies to OP, by the way, if there are more stories like this involving your kids witnessing this stuff, there's no guarantee that she will get full custody or the house. Judges do not look kindly on this crap when the kids witness it. Shows very bad judgment on the wife's part. I would see an attorney to get a feel for what divorce would look in your situation. R/Brave Canary replies, I don't know how the law works where you are, but it would be wise to record them and state to them on the recording that you are recording them. Then ask them what they saw between your wife and brother. And ask them if any of it is a lie or if anyone told them to say this on the recording. That would be important evidence if she ever tries to fight you for custody in the event of a divorce. OP comments, I have a huge amount of trust and love for my brother. So I always believed, and we talked before, that we would always tell each other anything. As far as vacation, family members on both sides were always around, so I never thought anything about it. R/Merbthibos205 replies, the more important question is, why didn't you go on vacation with her family? OP replies, I don't want to go on vacation because my mindset is saving money to continue to buy homes and renting them. Basically I gave away Anytime on vacations, drinking, partying, etc. to save money to eventually buy more homes. r/mbthebos205 replies, you'll save more money if you cut the dead weight now. r/proud_instance_7050 comments, gather evidence, talk to a good lawyer, get into counseling. It will be difficult and will take time. Focus on yourself. Let your wife and brother deal with their selfishness. Follow your lawyers and your counselor's advice. Be around friends for support. OP replied, I am afraid because I built this home and now everything is in pieces, but I know leaving is my best option despite what my parents say. My dad is pushing the belief I have to stay and pretend to be happy for the kids because it would hurt me more having another person raising my kid. But then I'm losing my sanity. I have to do it. But can I do it is the question. r/the first 12 replies, all due respect, your father is a f-king idiot. Is he also inviting your brother over this Thanksgiving? Lawyer up and follow your attorney's advice. If anything, a divorce will teach your kids how to respect themselves. And yes, when they are the right age, they should know exactly what happened. r/@terrifyingfish replying to OPFK that your dad is giving you advice that suits him the best, not you. You're the example for your kids. Do you really want them growing up, believing that it's okay to do what their mom did? That they will be forgiven and everything will be fine? If they got betrayed, would you want them to just sit there and grin as they got served shit sandwich after shit sandwich? Your wife doesn't respect you. Being with someone line that for the rest of your life just isn't worth it, man. You're not helping your kids whatsoever by staying. You can get through this. It will very much suck for a while, but leaving is the best option for your long-term health. r/Femensmarker replies, is it impossible for you to get custody or shared custody? As I wrote before, kids suffer in unhappy homes and you cannot pretend this. They are way too smart for this. And the cheating hurts their self-worth too, especially if they are of the same S** X as the one cheated on. They need to learn how to set boundaries and properly deal with people who are not good for you. OP replies, my brother lives with my parents so I'm pretty much alone now, just my kids. I talked to my kids already but they don't completely understand yet. Because we are still here and haven't made a decision yet. r/virtue_1977 says, yes, you can do it. The children are intelligent. 2 of my children were young when I got divorced. And now that they have put the dots together, they have a strained relationship with my ex. And they live with me. I went to therapy and became mentally strong. I started from scratch and little by little I took control of my life, my emotions, and the lives of my children. Your father is wrong. It is absurd what he asks of you. More with the pain of double betrayal. I don't understand his posture. Beyond all this, you and your children are the priority that matters from this moment on. r/let's see that now says you aren't losing your sanity. That is a f-ked up situation, and it would make anyone spiral. My dad is pushing the belief I have to stay and pretend to be happy for the kids. F that malarkey. He is projecting his needs onto your kids. Don't fake your life for you kids unless you want to teach your kids how to live a miserable fake life. I have faith in you, OP. Yes, you can do it. You can do it and strive and thrive. It will take time. But after dealing with this hot garbage, that other stuff will seem simple. r/Nunamai comments, please don't stay together for the kids. I lived in a household where my parents were together for us. There were many times my siblings and I wished they divorced. There was no love in the room, and we knew. So many fights, it was disaster. All it did was give me commitment and trust issues. I'm naturally attracted to the wrong people. And it's all because the love I subconsciously learned wasn't love. OP comments, my parents want me to keep it between us and not tell any other family members, and she doesn't want to tell her family about the situation. r/Brave Canary replies, this is an embarrassing situation and they don't want to be embarrassed. But forget what they want and do what is best for your mental stability and sanity. r/MilesTag replies, you do what you have to do. I understand parents wanting to keep a happy family, but if this means you having to see him in any kind of family events for the rest of your life, acting like nothing happened, I would say this is one of those situations in which you can cut your family away. And about her, you don't owe her keeping her secrets. r/OJ2204 local replies, sounds like you just found some leverage for your divorce proceedings. r/Snoodogos3617 asks, OP, did she try to fix things and show regret? And did your brother try something or did he care? OP replies, no, she is trying to push it under the rug. I had a conversation with her today but she keeps denying and not helping the situation. All she said is she wants to stay for the kids and she loves me. I talked to my brother once 3 weeks ago. All he said was, they didn't have S*X and it shouldn't have gone that far. Since then hasn't apologized or anything. r/snowdoggos3617 replies, but if he said yes and then he denied it, she is not being honest. Give her an ultimatum. Do you plan to fix things or do you want a divorce? OP replies, going for the divorce. I thought about fixing things but I know it will never work. r/OK replacement 7697 comments, I just saw the update and good that you are the father. How did she take the divorce? Does she keep talking to your brother? Does she keep begging you to forgive her? What do your parents think of your brother? Did your brother try to make friends with you? You have to go for the custody of your children. What do they think of all this? Good luck with the divorce and hopefully it's as quick as possible. Op15D, she told me I can't force you to stay. My dad tells me to stay for the sake of the kids. My mother feels the same but is more accepting towards my decision to leave. My parents think what my brother did was wrong but my dad stated if I was in that situation I would do the same. They are trying to justify his actions. My brother till day hasn't apologized and is on a 3-week vacation in Colombia. r/OK replacement 7697 replies, the children who think of all this? She didn't try to stop you at all? Did she show regret or did she care? OP replies, children are too young to fully understand. She wants to work it out but doesn't want to face what she has done. All I could get out of her is that she never had S*X. She doesn't have feeling for my brother. It was an illusion. In my point of view she doesn't care. r/OK replacement 7697 replies, well, it seems that way if she herself said that she would risk everything for him. It only remains to fight for your children and for her to realize that she is wrong and what she is losing. I hope you find someone who is worthwhile and can give you the happiness and trust you deserve. r/snowdoggos3617 asks, it is good that you are the father. Congratulations. You have to fight for custody of your children, but you need proof. How did she take it when you told her about the divorce? Does she keep begging you to forgive her? Is your brother asking you to forgive him or did he not care? How did your parents take all this? And your children, who do you want to stay with? I hope this is quick and frees you from all this pain. OP replies, she is not begging for forgiveness. Brother has not apologized or doesn't seem like he cares. My dad is like, shit happens. My mom is a little more disappointed. I never had a conversation with my kids on who they want to stay with. r/Theshan Wang comments, you're letting this pain seethe into you, while you keep hurting for something that is not your fault. My friend, like you, had her life turned up by her sister. She kept mum because her parents told her to. 2 years later the husband filed for divorce and is dating her sister. And her parents supported it. She tried to commit suicide and this all came outside. Now her family and ex-husband and sister are ostracized by the community here. She's getting better now. When I read your story, you reminded me of her. Don't try to cover you owe nothing to your brother and wife after what they put you through. Okay. She's now probably doing damage control with her own family and mutual friends, making you the villain in the story, without disclosing her infidelity. Expose everything. Both will suffer consequences of their actions. Your brother is living his best life because of having no consequences. Tell the truth to your family and your wife's family. They'll both be ostracized and socially destroyed. Right now your brother is not apologizing because he knows you won't do shit against him, and that's the big concern here. Please don't think that your parents are thinking for your goodwill. They are trying to pass this off, not for your benefit or peace of mind, just for your brother's. Your ex-wife is probably emotionally detached, and after the divorce, she's going to find solace in your brother's arms, and she'll say that during those difficult times, he was there and their relationship started after your divorce. Your parents will tell you to be happy for your brother. Tell your parents that you need time for yourself and to not contact you. Go NC with them. One more thing, you should hire a PI. Divorces take at least 2 months in most states. They'll be in contact and may meet during that time too. You need confirmation for PA. It can be got by hiring a good PI. There was a post here that a BS hired a PI during separation and got audio and video recording of his wife telling her friend of their affair and how she's going to destroy him in court. He got lesser financial strain and 50/50 custody due to having evidence of his wife's infidelity. Bond with your kids, take 'em hiking. just to get these negative thoughts out of your head. You're numb now, but you need to stop talking with your parents. From your post, everybody is pushing you around, and you're just letting them. Get a stand now. Think for yourself, mourn the death of your marriage, death of blood relatives, and push on. Take control of your life. This shit sandwich that your wife and brother gave you, make it into edible one and learn from this. Don't be manipulated by your parents. Understand they are not good for you now. And your FK'd up brother, be happy you won't have to spend a dime over him anymore. He's a f-king narcissist. There was one thing that my friend told me after her suicide attempt, that she could have this amazing support system she has now if she exposed them after their affair, and that it has helped her immensely. Please don't cover up for them. You're destroying the support system you could have if this all goes out. Right now you're suffering for their happiness. Why? You don't deserve this, you kids don't too. But you'll not be alone in this anymore. Hope you take the path that shows you the light at the end of this ducked up tunnel. OP man, your comment made me cry. I'm so depressed. I've been drinking like I'm in college every night. I've been contemplating suicide every day, but drinking makes me too lazy to even attempt it. I also found out that she is talking to co-workers about the affair, but that it was a friend and not my brother. She said I was a horrible husband. That's why she did it. r/armorteague227 comments, cut ties with both of them and evict her ass out. Betrayal from family cuts the biggest vein, and your backstabbing trash of a spouse along with your brother decided to let you bleed out from the jugular. Anyone that is telling you to stay and forgive, family and friends selfishly do this just to keep the cozy facade going, are not on your side. If your parents are willing to side with him over you, then you'll have to keep them at a distance. You must see this as it is. They knew what they were doing to you and they didn't care. This is one of those times where garbage attracts garbage, and your brother and your wife are on that list forever. The fact that your brother shows no regret is proof that he should never be allowed back into your life. And excuse me for saying this, but your sloppy wife is a bottom feeder that gets off humiliating you while endangering you and your family by bringing home her cheating covet. This is not something you should condone. It will only worsen for you if you allow her to stay. I hope you sent her messages to your email and phone as evidence to help you in this critical moment. Now that she knows, you know, be prepared for the train wreck of fake tears, I love yous, gaslighting, flipping the narrative, and more trickle truth heading your way. You need to be prepared to take her to court. She will not change. The woman you thought you knew is gone, my friend. In her place is a foul subspecies that we call a cheater. I know you're afraid of what this will do to your boys, but in the long run it will be better for them to grow in two homes rather than a single broken home, constantly watching the life drain out of you, having to stomach looking at a woman you will grow to hate. She cheated on them too, don't forget that. As for your brother, again NC, he's only your brother in title, not your blood. Armor up that heart. Gather all of your assets together. Start creating new accounts for your finances. And hold it together, my dude. Be a powerful example for your boys. Good luck, brother. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and also subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the notification bell as well.